No, it's telos and bays versus mean deflation.
No, I'm talking about his username. His username is Rage, so I know what you got to serve me, right?
Yeah, Rage is telos. And for some reason, he deepened his voice in APO to sound like me. This nigga's a fucking lesbian.
Hey, don't want to sound like you, dumbass.
Your bitch ass up, nigga.
Who the fuck you think you are?
Stop trying to loud mic, bro. You're corny.
No one's loud micing.
You need to allow my people to look rhetorical.
No one's loud micing. You're the only one who's fucking voice at
Yo, can you please turn your mic down and be cordial, nigga? This is corny as fuck. Prince, leave him so I can introduce us to the rep, please.
Oh my, wait, this guy's actually a dork. This guy's actually a fucking dork. No one's loud micing.
You're all the way down. Yeah, niggas, oh my god. You have a fucking anime body pillow, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Wait,
anyways.
The other guy, wait, do the other people agree to moderation?
Yeah, they agree. That's why they're in VC. So I'm gonna introduce us to the rec.
Do they agree to it being a 2-minute timer?
If they don't, they can just leave. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck.
Hey, do y'all agree to
it? But since they're here.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, y'all can go there.
I bet. Hold on. Don't start it after introduce us to this context and the server know that. So just to clarify, I was supposed to 201 these niggas telos and bays and get money. They got crushed. My money is not here. And to further look bad on their part, they went on my YouTube on burner accounts and said that I lost. You guys are fucking losers who can't stand on your claim. So the prop is gonna be that God is real. Holy fuck! Why is he unmuted? Somebody mute that nigga. He can't be cordial for some reason. It's fucking baboon.
Yeah, just let him get out
nigga. That ass. Like, what the fuck on the guy? Striped panties. So anyways, he's gonna want to be saying that God is real. I'm gonna be skeptic towards that. We're in debate realm. Let's get it. So now I can start my timer for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna be asking you, when you say God, what does that mean? Why is your conception virtuous? When you say it's real, I want you to define that. And why is your argument sound? And when it comes to the way you derive your argument, I'm not sure why it's the case that your premises actually seem to be justified and warranted given the conversation. And also, I'm not even sure it's the case that you have a good enough brain to track my points and make objections towards my view. I want you to argue for that. I don't know why it's the case your semantics are going to be referential here. I want you to argue for that. And I don't know why it's the case that you being skeptic is going to be grounded or justified. I want that argument too. Otherwise, I'm dismissing your points. Even if it's the case that you being skeptic is justified, I don't grant a warrants response to me, in which I can't just arbitrarily dismiss it. I want you to argue for that. What am I talking about? There are points in my position, you fucking retard. I didn't say ontology. Nigga dick riding each other like a cheerleader. So off of that, I can concede my time. Y'all can respond and go from there.
I bet.
Two faggot mammals.
You see this time. Maybe I'll be these niggas. Don't go yet. I'm gonna mute the other guy.
Where's the big base here, nigga?
Wait, don't go yet. What's the other guy? Rage.
Nigga, Ernest is finna get fucking smashed, nigga.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, yo, Tails, gonna start for half of the time?
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be like a fucking easy speed blitz, but okay. So, I mean, I could just automatically dismiss his opening. In virtue, I'm not even gonna be invoking some type of skeptic position, so I'll just dismiss that, bro. And all we mean when we say God is just gonna be some type of being that's gonna satisfy their theism descriptions along with pure actual descriptions when our active potency vocabulary is going to be extended within our paradigmatic structure. Now, I mean, his own claims about God, virtue, semantics, or knowledge rely on these inferential standards that they haven't even independently justified anything at all. So I'll just amend the inferential standards, and I want him to motivate them to see why should me and Bitch even hold them within our conceptual schema. Since we already dealt with shitty burdens, here's the argument. Hold up. You want to do the argument?
I'll cash out the argument after it's out.
I bet. Just go. Alright,
Big days here. Today we're going to be debating Ernest and putting straight belts ass to him. So I'll be satisfying the relevant obligations I have to do dialectically. Those obligations being giving the definition for God, showing how my truth theoretical system corresponds or map the relations to the definition of God, and yeah, overall just completely shit on this guy's position. So again, I'll concede my time.
I bet. Alright,
my turn, bro. Let's get it. So first of all, you said you can automatically dismiss my opening given you're not being skeptic. If I say everything you're saying is necessarily false, you want to be skeptic towards that such that you don't assume it to be true at first glance. So no, that would just be true. Oh, I lied, my fault. Anyways, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, bet. So again, yeah, you're gonna want to be skeptic to. Okay, mute that nigga. You're gonna want to be skeptic to me saying, for example, your argument is going to be false and press me for my reasoning. So off of that, what you said does not follow, and you cannot dismiss my points. You're a fucking retard. You said God is a thing which satisfies bare theism descriptions. Okay, give those descriptions. And why are conceptions again going to be virtuous? You talked about me relying on some kind of inferential standard. You are fucking stupid. You understand virtues are not inferences, retard? They're talking about particular things which could warrant our position, such that, for example, it's fruitful, it's unified, it's parsimonious. Those things are not inferential standards. You are fucking stupid. Stop LARPing philosophy. And your friend himself said they're going to be satisfying the relevant obligations, which are just giving his truth system mapping relations. I don't grant it's the case you can even use that system. Tell me why it's the case. It's explanatory and coherent and actually entails your position. And what is the argument for the counterfaction possibility? When you say mapping relation, I'm unclear on what that means. What are you mapping onto? And how do you even know you're mapping onto things in particular? And why do these mapping relations existing actually entail that your argument is going to be sound here? I'm with the argument for that. And also, when it comes to the argument itself, I don't think you answered me asking you why is the argument sound. So why does it have a valid inference, which would entail the conclusion being true, but also have true premises? Give me that type of argument, you fucking idiot. And also, I mentioned your semantics being referential. If it's not the case, you're picking out things when you talk. You're not talking about anything. You're being vacuous in meaning, which means I can just dismiss your points arbitrarily, dumbass bitch. So please respond to that. Also, when it comes to the evidence you assume, I'm not sure what you use to describe evidence, such that's going to be standard for to quantify it. What are your standards for evidence and deciding what isn't evidence? Why do those obtain here? Why are they acceptable and usable here? And again, why does it entail your position being evidential? And even this evidential, I don't agree position actually follows. So argue for that as well. You fucking suck. Stop trying to be me. You saw me debate Apollo and got inspired. Be yourself. You lesbian cheerleaders make no fucking sense. Get a job, bitch.
Time's up, gang. Time's up. He finished that right on time. All right. I'll meet you guys. Don't start arguing yet because I'm about to set y'all's timer. I'm gonna mute it. All right, y'all can go.
Wait, can you guys see me good? Can you guys see me good? Just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the guy Ernest is actually fucking stupid. Oh my god, I never made a debater as son. No one even claimed it in our argument that
Nigga speaking English.
Be inferences at all, right? And he's just clearly confused. And I don't even need to show that conception is being virtuous by appealing to virtues built into conception itself, because the reason for accepting it comes from how well it even connects and explains other things we already have reason to accept. And the justification is just going to simply be based on its relation to broader evidence, commitments, and consequences, not assuming on the very qualities that's even being asked here to prove. And I mean, another thing is that the semantics don't even have to be referential, because I could just deflate the truth and existence itself as taking it upon, I guess, like some other space in some other conceptual scheme or model. Feasible reasons for adapting the model. Since we can't even like generate infinite model burdens, just give them some type of function. I just the other stuttering on me in virtue of the response I just fucking gave you. And like, I don't even know why you asked to cash out the bare TS descriptions. I mean, does he just not know what he is? I mean, does this guy like not read on theism at all? He's a fucking idiot. I'll just let the rest go to base. This is the fucking speedbooks and we're actually beating the guy's ass. Oh my god.
Yep. So again, Ernest said that I guess we have to be skeptic on this type of reasoning, presumably on the arguments for those type of talks. Again, we can get some other propositional inclination, which is going to be satisfying our type of attitudes there, besides being skeptic on this type of talks. So I want Ernest to go ahead and give the argument for those. Secondly, my semantics here is going to be referential. I want the arguments for those type of talks, and I want those arguments that the only consequent is that I guess like without the referential semantics, his position is going to be more favored, or I guess I can be like semantically or like I guess favor these type of things. That's what he said. If they're I guess not referential. So
what the fuck is this guy saying?
To be referential. Secondly, he already assumed that the mapping relation is going to be satisfying, I guess, the soundness relation, or providing some insight to the truth relation. Presumably not. The mapping relation is just going to be something semantically linking the two propositions. You absolute fucking dumb fuck retard. Yeah, and I'm just going to be dismissing his other burdens because obviously.
All right, time's up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Ernst, you go on.
These niggas are fucking terrible. No, nigga, your time is up. Why is he, bro? Prince, you have to mute these niggas, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they like your time was up, bro. Y'all.
Yeah, we started my time. All right, so you said no one claimed virtues or inferences. You realize I didn't mention any inferential norms. I just said, why is your claims virtuous? Unless you talked about me talking about a valid inference, I think the reason why you want to say your argument is valid is demonstrate conclusion actually follows, you dumbass bitch. Stop trying to rat. I keep telling you, bro, you can't call my argumentation. You just rat and it goes wrong. You said you don't need to appeal to virtues because the reason for accepting that is how well it connects or explain things. No, you fucking retard. I don't get that at all. That can be one particular reason why virtues are being posited, but it's not the only reason or even the main reason. That's fucking autistic. It's again about our conceptions being warranted such that they're going to be fruitful, for example, not just explanations. Now, explanatory virtues can exist, but those aren't the only type of virtues, you fucking retard. And then off of that, you said you have reasons to accept something. I don't know what you're in reference towards, but I don't get that at all. I'm trying to motivate that. You said justification is based on relation, cool, and semantics don't have to be referential. You can deflate the truth and existence. Do you think semantics are truth apt, you fucking retard? How do you deflate the truth of semantics? Are they propositions, you dumb bald bitch? Presumably not, right? There's a sense and a reference. I gave an argument for why it must be the case that you should be referential here. You didn't fucking track it. You fucking suck, you cheerleading bitch. You say you can take some other model? No, I don't grant that at all. And why is that justified, you bitch? You say you can give reasons for that? No, you can't. Go ahead and do that. You said why you cash out the bare things and descriptions because you want to say these things apply towards your being and actually pick them out. You fucking idiot. Why are you ratting, bro? And also, when it comes to you guys being skeptic, I gave the argument for why you want to be skeptic. Unless it's the case, you're not questioning what I'm saying, which just means I can say you're being false and derive my point being true that way. You fucking retard. You want to be skeptic towards me, you dumb bitch. And no, I don't grant instication and give another prop inclination to satisfy your stance. I don't know what satisfied means there. I don't know about your stability conditions. Justify that. I don't think anything you say is fucking intelligible. The semantics are not going to be referential. Great concession. With the argument for my position going to be more favored is because if it's not referential, actually, matter of fact, I'm not repeating myself. You fucking retard. You said mapping is semantic linking. That's cool. Demonstrate the link and why is it meaningful? Why does it tell your position? And no, you can't dismiss my points.
I'm not gonna lie, Ernest, your time is up, boy. Yeah, let me unmute these guys. Yo, don't go yet, bro. I'm more while I unmute the other guys. That's slow mobile. All right, don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead. Y'all can go. Y'all can go. Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Let me just get like my response in since he checked me off earlier. Okay, so I mean,
2 minutes.
going back to like what he says, we can just simply deflate truth itself, and I'll just deny the argumentation you don't want to employ here, and I want you to motivate the heuristics governing your success conditions for argumentation. And I mean, the semantics don't even have to be referential because I could just, like I said earlier, deflate truth in existence itself. And I never even said semantics are truth. By the way, he's actually a retard. He cannot track anything me and Beta are saying within the conversation. So I just want to fight that for the judge. But I can even deflate existence as a taking upon some kind of space in like a conceptual model, while like I just provide the feasible reasons for adopting the model, since we can generate an infinite amount of burdens. Given the function, I deny the other ones you try placing on me in virtue of this response. And like, this guy asked what are the various descriptions. I mean, I don't think. He's just like confused. He's like actually so dumb. He doesn't even know what that is. So I'll just teach it for now. I mean, when I say various descriptions, all I'm just saying is some kind of transcendent intelligence responsible being for life and the structure of the universe. And I mean, I'll just conclude from here. Base could do the rest.
Yep, big base here. So that was like a horrible, shitty response. I guess Ernest was trying to propose to us. But look, he said that explanatory powers the only virtues. Obviously, we can deny those type of thoughts. Let's know that there exists pragmatic virtues or theoretical virtues, or we can apply to these type of theories. Secondly, he said that semantics is going to be, I guess, sense and reference. I want to argue for those type of talks because again, we can hold to some type of verification. Semantic is like pragmatic's view when those semantical language is being invoked there. Presumably, this nigga Ernest heard about verificationless semantics, where obviously that semantics can be truth that. So again, I want the argument that I guess my teammate here was talking about inferential norms. When I guess you propose that semantics, or I guess these type of things are going to be inferential. Presumably, he did not say that you dumb fuck retard. He never said that semantics or any of the things are going to be inferentially governed by our norms. He never said that. He just brought up the inferential pattern instead.
All right, your time's up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let me unmute Ernest. All right, hold on, Ernest. All right,
Bro, you can just tell how nervous this nigga is. Every time they talk, they fucking stutter. You niggas are fucking retarded. You said that you can deflate truth and deny what I'm deploying. No, I don't grant that. Why is that justified? What's the motivation for it? Also, didn't stutter. Hey, that's not appropriate. Hey, nigga, chill. You said it. Motivate my heuristics for argumentation. I already did. Why is that in question? I want you to motivate that being justified. And then when it comes to you talking about semantics being truth app, presumably to deflate the truth of a certain thing, it needs to be truth apps, right? Otherwise, how does truth apply there? And what do you mean by truth? You're being idiosyncratic. You're fucking autistic. You say you can deflate existence to just being a space within someone's conception. Okay, so give the reasons for that being justified and warranted. And why does that entail your position? And also, if that's the case, then I'm going to assume your deflation and use it in reference to my space and survive argument being false there. Under my conception, God does not exist, which dismisses your fucking points. I don't know why you said that, nigga. You can't fucking argue. You say you can generate infinite burdens. I want you to prove that. I don't know what infinite means. It's not a concept. I want you to prove that. You say you deny my other burdens in virtue of that response. I'm going to ask you follows. You said there's going to be a transcendent intelligence responsible for life of the universe. Why is it the case that the structure of life in the universe even needs some kind of creator which is intelligent? I want you to argue for that. Why can't it be root, actually? Argue for that. I did not say explanatory virtues are the only type of virtues. I said just one type of virtue. You can't fucking track. You Snoop Dogg face ass nigga. Every time you try to be rhetorical, you stutter and mistrack. Just stop, bro. Focus on one thing at a time and don't overload your brain, you fucking retarded bitch. So you can host a verification in pragmatism. I want you to prove that, but also when it comes to those particular things, those things don't necessarily avoid sense in reference. For example, it's verified if and only if the sense aligns with the scope being picked out. So in that sense, you're positing in my view. Comes to pragmatism, it works if it's the case is referential, which I argued for earlier and didn't respond to. So these two quote-unquote counter examples don't defeat my point, you fucking retarded bitch. Argue the actual substance and stop trying to be me. You're a cheerleader. You're a clone. You're the Walmart version of Ernst and niggas know it. So you lost to Kage and Tricks. Bitch, you suck. What the pussy?
You can see your time, like you still got like.
Yes, bro. I don't need no more time, bro. I can go ahead. It's fucking murder, bro. This is shitty. I'm doing it again, pussy ass nigga.
Hey, wait, don't start yet, bro. I'm about to set the timer, bro. All right, y'all boys can go.
All right. Wait, can you guys hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so I mean, going back to Ernest's point, I mean, what he said there is just going to be modal auxiliary, so I'm going to need you to motivate the skepticism towards the modal claim that's going to be logically possible, and it's like conflicting with the other established beliefs, and no one even here here basically try justifying it, as it's only going to be like, it's only being proposed as something obtainable within the possibility space, which allows the argument to even go through in the first place. And presumably, I mean, you have the burden to exclude it from possibility space in order for your position to even be sufficiently motivated. But I mean, you still haven't been motivated in the first place, and your argumentation norms and your success conditions. So I mean, I could just deny everything you're saying entirely until it's motivated non-circularly. And I could just even deny the sentence reference distinction, you dumb fucks. I want you to motivate that. And I already placed a burden on you twice now to motivate the norms governing that. And all you should do is like this corny rhetoric to make himself look good, like the fucking e-spitting thing, which you probably spilled on his fucking monitor, so you have to clean that shit up.
This nigga's ass.
Yeah, dirty ass fucking spit, dumbass black nigga. So I mean, oh my, I don't know what the fuck Cage and Tricks are. I mean, if I ever debated them, I feel like I'll blown the fuck out by the big bass. I mean, I just let bass handle the rest because we're actually destroying. It's like a bad. It's just bad looks for him.
Yeah, so Ernest said prior that semantics were not truth app. I mean, those wasn't even the type of things we're adjudicating within our conceptual scheme. He said that was actually given sense in reference. That's really retarded. Once he said that, I guess semantics are not truth app given sense in reference. Obviously, my big superior here just said that we're going to be denying those type of distinctions, which we do since we're holding to verification of semantics. I want him to show how, I guess, sense in reference and verification semantics are going to be something compatible with each other because the type of methodology structures we're adopting is going to be something different. For example, when it comes to sense in reference, we're going to have different, methodologies which we adopt to acquire something within verification semantics, which he literally hasn't read up on at all. We're going to have different, methodologies to acquire truth or to acquire, something indifferent to its position. So that's retarded. So of course, they're going to be different verificational semantics and sense in reference. So they're not compatible.
All right, y'all boys, time is up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, Ernst, before you go, I need to type something in the staff chat.
Is my mic okay, by the way, Prince?
Yeah, your mic is good. I don't know why they keep tripping out in the chat, even if
she said, "Do you love me?" I tell them only partly. This nigga is a fag and a retard. I'm sorry. The worst debaters to ever touch the app, nigga. On God, you said I'm holding to what, like Model X theory? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. All right, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That nigga went overly circular.
You can go.
You said I'm holding to Model X theory. I need to justify that. No, I don't grant I am. Or at least that you know that I'm doing that. What are the reasons for that to infer that? And why is it going to be entailed? And no, so I don't grant it's a case that your burdens actually stand to be anything upon me. Or they want to respond from me. You fucking retard. Oh, is the VC lagging? Is the VC lagging? It's okay. I have OBS regardless. It's okay. No, it was lagging. It's okay. Just fix the time. Just fix the time. It's okay. I have OBS, so it's fine.
I'm gonna just restart it. I'm gonna just restart it, bro. I'm gonna just restart it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna carry on. You said motivate me being skeptic towards a possibility claim. No, what the fuck? Why must I motivate that? Whether or not your burdens are actually instantiated here is what's in question. What do you use to derive these burdens? Why should I adopt them, you fucking retard? And I don't know what you mean by conflicting. You said I'm not justifying something. I don't know what you think your justification is. So what the fuck? Why are you mentioning that? You're saying it's proposed as being possible. You do understand, number one, I don't grant it is possible, even if it does, or it doesn't defeat my point. Because they even undercut towards your position, which you didn't fucking track. So it being possible is not allowed the argument to go through. I don't grant that. You know how logic works. You said I've been motivated, my argumentation, norms, and success conditions. Yes, I did. And when she proved I didn't. When it comes to the motivation point, I don't know what the fuck that means, what your conception is, and why it's virtuous. So I'll give that as well. You say you can deny sense and reference. I don't grant that. Whereas I justified. You put a burden on me to motivate the norms again. You just repeat yourself. Stop going circular, nigga. No, you fucking did it. I want you to prove that. You say you're not advocating semantics being truth apt. Okay, that's nice for you. But presumably, again, I said it before. If you take it, you can deflate the truth of something. It has to be truth that you fucking retard. I don't know why you
This
said
nigga
that.
is battling his Wi-Fi and 2 other niggas 8 earns, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fix your mic, but just hey, I'm gonna keep your timer on pause. You was at 1 minute and 20 seconds. Hey, bro, hold on. Let me unmute him to see if his mic is good, bro. I don't know if that's just me. Y'all can let me know. But dear God, bro. So
No,
look,
bro, his Wi-Fi is just like
Unmute me.
so I couldn't
Shut the
really hear
fuck
him,
up,
so I could
nigga.
just
No,
deny
that's
his
your router.
credit.
But
I could
anyways, no,
deny
you
your
can't. I don't
credits
get
for
that at
sure.
all.
Like,
No,
fix
you
your
don't deny
Wi-Fi.
anything once you to
hey,
prove
I'm
that
not gonna
retard.
lie.
Yo, can you please
Fix your
mute that nigga?
Wi-Fi.
Why is he talking? Why
Fix
you
your
loud
Wi-Fi.
micing in debate? You're
Yeah, I
fucking
got
corny,
you.
bro. Anyways, it's not
All
me.
right.
It's the VC. My Wi-Fi is fine. I'm on OBS. If I had the rec, you're gonna hear me talk. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's the VC. You're
Oh,
trying to
okay.
make shit up. Yeah. I don't know why the Passion Syndicate trying to lag the VC out because they're getting fucking embarrassed. You
Yeah.
niggas are
Okay.
fucking
Okay. Okay.
corny.
Just yo, Ernst, just go for right now, and then after you go, we'll move down. I'll move everybody down. Like we'll
Yeah.
just
Well, how
move it
much time
down.
do I have?
1 minute and 22 seconds. You're good, buddy. Just go ahead.
I bet I'm gonna go. You said you can deny distinctions due to verification semantics. Again, I place an undercut towards that being true. You don't fucking track. Your brain is straight mush. Your brain is the result of inconceived cricket sex, nigga. You're fucking illegitimate, you dumb bitch. You say you can deny it via the methodology being something which differs. No, they don't differ. I want you to argue for that. But also, I don't grant that that actually follows. What's the entailment there? And also, the way we like use a method to demonstrate something is different from the concession itself. It's going to be irrelevant. Why the fuck did you say that? We can share the same conception or concept, yet demarcate it in different ways. So that it wouldn't even follow be relevant. Why the fuck did you say that? You're fucking retarded. That's my time though.
I bet. All right, yo, is Tron in here? Yo, Tron, are you on PC?
If Sean is seeing this, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Every time these niggas talk, Jose just gets lower and lower on the tier list, bro. These are students. Hopefully not, nigga, right?
Yeah, okay, he's not on PC. Tron, just help me move everybody down because apparently
You moved the
it's the
OBC.
VC there. Yeah, the VC is like
The same thing
lagging.
happened last night. I don't know why. I think it's just that nigga Telos.
Bro,
These
does Tron hear
retards
me?
don't represent Jose. Yeah, hopefully, bro. These niggas are fucking terrible. They're
Or is there
straight
like
dog
another
shit.
mod? Is there like another mod in VC that's on PC that can help me move everybody down?
And also make the poll too. Like after the whole entire debate.
The whole alarms besides Jose, bro.
All right, well, everybody, I'm not gonna lie, everyone just move down, bro. I'm focused on the quarter. Go ahead. Move down to debate.
Yeah, also I did motivate my norms. You weren't tracking that either. You're fucking retarded. But anyways, let's go down.
Y'all hear me? Y'all.
Are we good now?
All right, this VC shit.
Yo, this VC's lagging too, but nigga picture lagged up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good. You're good now. You're good now.
I bet. All right, let me unserver mute these niggas. Where Rage at? Where's channels? Where's Rage? Okay, let me just see. This is why I said move him down, bro. Debate VC.
What's the Passion Syndicate? It's like Jose and other niggas. Everyone else is irrelevant. I ain't gonna lie. Just Jose and Bill there. Everyone else sucks ass.
What the
All right,
fuck
guys.
is that, bro?
All right, Aporia and Tron, go on mute. Also, I'm gonna unserver mute these niggas.
Yeah, unmute those two niggas and we can continue.
I bet.
That's you, vote.
Yeah, Aporia, go on mute, bro. Where's the other nigga named Rage? All right, y'all can go.
All right, I'll go. So, with this response, he asked me to justify verificationless semantics, but that's like really retarded because I proposed an alternate view to like syntax reference. Yo, can you like mute this nigga in the background? So yeah, I proposed a alternate view in the background, which is gonna be verification semantics. So presumably he has to give some type of tag relation to verificationless semantics because that's one I obviously proposed in reference to his fucking syntax reference semantical view, which is obviously he has to justify why my view is not going to be something mapping truth, unless he holds like some type of like other theory, which is saying, oh yeah, the alternative view has to justify their view in reference to responding to the first view. I want the argument for those things. I mean, those are probably going to be like first order and second order justifications. I want to argue for those things. Presumably he didn't track. I mean, obviously I agree that methods can be different, arrive at the same conception. I mean, that's pretty much convergence. But presumably I said the ways we arrive at truth is different because the methods is going to be different. So he did not track that because the methods is going to be different how we arrive at truth. So again, no one denied that. For example, we see this within conceptual structuralism. We see this in mathematical objects. I never denied that, retard. So yeah, that's your second track here. I'm gonna pass this to Telos.
Yeah, so this guy's kind of getting beat the fuck out. I'm gonna make this quick. So I mean, I could just say that I could just not. Actually, no, I'll go this way. Okay, I could just like to not adopt some type of neutral semantics in relation to the norms you're already trying to place, and you still haven't even motivated or specified your risks for success. So that's like gonna be like another burden you didn't respond and your answer, and I could just dismiss anything in virtue of your failure. While there's many, I guess in virtue of the lag, um of you failing to do so. I mean, yeah, it's kind of confused. I mean, I don't know what a VC lag, but it's whatever. So I just want you to motivate your heuristics since you didn't do that last time. Well, I don't know if you didn't track or it's because of the lag. And I just adopt neutral semantics in relation to the norms. I mean, that's really all I have. Me and Baze don't really need to respond to anything else.
All right, bam. You said time. All right, go ahead, Ernst.
You're a fucking retard. Like, you embarrass yourself every time you talk, bro. All right, you said that justifying verification semantics is retarded because positive alternative view. I know that. If you were actually tracking, I undercut your position when you mentioned that. I'm not repeating it again. I'm not holding your hand. You said I must give an attack relation. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know why it's true or virtuous or justified in its use here. And also, that presupposes presumably Dung's theory of argumentation, right? Attack relations and being conflict free. I don't agree to that. What must I hold to that? Argue for that. You said I need to justify why your view does not map truth, bro. What the fuck? No, the fuck I don't. I didn't claim it's false. I'm just being skeptic. You can't even track the conversation and its norms, bro. You're affirming the arguments. I'm being skeptic. I'm not saying like everything you're saying is false necessarily speaking. At least in the sense that you're positing. I want you to argue for that. You said arriving at truth is different because the method is different. Yes. Arriving at truth just is the method. I mentioned we could have the same conception or same concept, yet different methods. You're agreeing with my point and not talking about anything. You're fucking retarded. You said you can just not adopt neutral semantics. I think you said that. Well, first of all, I want you to prove it's possible. And why does your evaluation entail possibility? And why is that coherent with the motoscope? Otherwise, I'm dismissing that. Even if it's possible, why is the case that it obtains here? I want you to argue for that. Otherwise, you've been dismissed. You said I've motivated my heuristics. I put your motivation account into question. What the fuck does that mean? Why is that my burden? Why should I adopt to it? I don't know how it's the case to even evaluate motivation versus non-motivation. You didn't argue for that. You just don't fucking track. I'm not repeating myself over and over for you baby ass niggas, bro. This is a tear gap. You're saying off of that you can dismiss everything I'm saying off of the failure? No. Why does that follow? And what is he arguing for the intimate relation there, bitch ass nigga? What the fuck you can't do that, you retard? And off of that you said you'll need to respond to me. I want you to argue for that as well. And when you say need, what does that mean? What is the motoscope and how do you know? You niggas are fucking terrible, dead ass. You are the most depressing niggas I've ever seen a day in my fucking life. What is wrong with you guys? Just retards and stilettos. Get off Discord, get a job, and stop debating. This is not for you, nigga. Oh God. This is being a fucking JV waterboard retarded ball bitch. Just fucking terrible. Fucking retard. That's a good clue, bro. That's a good clue, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, hold on. Before y'all start, I need to do something with this.
This is the wreck. Oh, I can't wait to post this wreck.
All right. Let me set y'all's timer. All right, y'all can go.
Yeah, so I got muted for 1 minute, so I'll just respond to where he said attack relation assumes Dunn's view. That's a big blunder. So does he know that attack relation is going to be something common with argumentation theory? Is he retarded? We see it within 2-minutes model, SAF, which is going to be a substructure of argumentation models within Dunn's view, you fucking retard. We see this within, 2-minutes model with a Bayesian type of concept, you absolute retard. So attack relation is just a relation between two arguments where one argument will, I guess, undermine the other one. Obviously, that's going to be relative to different views. You absolute retard. So I wouldn't presuppose Dunn's view. You absolute dummy, since that's going to be something commonly shared within argumentation theory. So I want him to presumably cash out what argumentation theory is, since he should have massive blunder. That's horrible for this nigga. Secondly, since I was, I guess, appealing to Dunk's actual argumentation view, I want him to show how my view maps onto Dunk's view, since he literally said I was, I guess, assuming that with Dunk's view. I'm going to argue for those type of talks. Since I was low-key muted for 1 minute, I couldn't hear like the rest of his points. But it's probably just like rhetorical shit, because like presumably the way debate realm, I guess, values like rhetoricalness over like actual substance, and we're like substantially getting this nigga down to the fucking pit. So anyways, go ahead, Telos.
Yeah, I mean, we're just over here stuttering this thing right now. He keeps saying that he keeps stuttering in our responses, but he himself is fucking stuttering, so he's just being fucking hypocritical. Now, I mean, I could just deny the unclean relations themselves, and I want you to motivate those as being useful types of talks to adopt within a model. And I mean, the attack relations and being conflict has nothing to do with you fucking dumb fuck retard. Those can just simply be engineered as independent concepts, and I want you to go against that. No, I mean, I could just deny skepticism itself as being justified since no account of judgment was even ever specified or motivated within this dialogue itself. So I just want you to motivate you that you're even allowed to be a skeptic. And I said I said I deal with diluted semantics, you idiots. So that's just gonna be another tracking error for him. I just want to function to the judge, and I could just deny everything else because you somehow still haven't motivated your heuristics at all within this dialogue. You're actually retarded. You haven't responded to any of mine and basis burdens. I told you the norms, and I told you the motivation.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Time's up. Hey, go ahead, Ernst.
Yeah, you said attack relations are common with argumentation theory in general. But you
guys,
I'm
You
muted.
don't have equal time, right?
You said what?
Unmute me.
You don't have equal time, right?
Oh no. Oh, I had Ernst. So sorry, me. I'm a donut. Also, no, it's a 2-minute timer.
For both?
Yeah. So you said attack relations. Hold on. You said attack relations are common within argumentation theory.
Hey, Ernst, a second. All right, you can go. My fault.
You said attack relations are common within argumentation theory. You understand if that's true, that just means you're appealing to a broad scope of argumentation theories. And the point was, whatever you're using to justify that responds to nothing. You conceded to my position again. Nigga, you fucking suck. You said that these views posit these things. That's the entire point. So you must argue for them and then being justified and adopted here. You said it's relevant towards different views. I can grant that. But they share that same... hold on, you guys hearing me, bro? Like, my Wi-Fi is fine.
You're respect.
Why are you so angry in the back? It's a sweaty chud. Meet that nigga. Because nervous ass laughter. Shut up, bitch. It's my turn to speak. Anyways, back to what I'm. You lost the Kage, by the way. Back to what I'm saying. Okay, you said attack relations are common within argumentation theory. That's the point. Whatever you're using, justify that. If you're using or appealing to a broad form of argumentation theories or a broad scope of theories, justify those as well. You're hitting yourself in the foot every time you talk, you fucking retard. You said it's relevant towards different views. I agree with that. That's my point. You said cashed out argumentation theory is. I'm going to have to do that. You guys are the ones presenting an argument, not me. I'm being skeptic. Again, you can't fucking track. Yo, you're lagging, Prince. You're lagging. Look, it's the VC. Oh my god,
this
bro.
This nigga is battling 2 people and his Wi-Fi. This nigga doing a 3v1. Yo, Ernst, speak.
Bro. Well, Prince, you were lagging, but like literally my Wi-Fi router is fine.
You're lagging. I'm here watching, bro.
Okay, here, hold on.
Okay. I bet.
Let me know if I keep lagging, bro. If I go on the OBS, I swear my speech is going to be just fine. You guys hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
All right, every time I lag, bro, just tell me it's okay. Restart the timer. I'm going to go really slow because they can't track. If you say attack relations are common within argumentation theory, that would be my point. Whatever you're using to argue, you want you to justify that. If it's a case that is broadly assumed by many theories, you need to justify many theories. Every time you talk, you shoot yourself in the foot. You said I need to cash out what argumentation theory is. No, I'm being skeptic. I'm not giving any arguments. So no, not in the relevant sense. I don't get that at all. You talked about how your view maps onto Dung's view. You literally said Dung presupposed attack relations, which you are going to be using. So it's one of the views you were presupposed, you fucking retard. You fucking suck. Oh my god. And then your friend said you can deny undercuts and say that they're not going to be useful. I don't grant it's the case that pragmatics until you can deny them. I want you to argue for that. But also, the reason why we should host the defeaters is because it's how we investigate things and test things. Presumably, we give arguments, right? And see whether or not they're falsifiable, which is going to be defeaters. They're going to be analytically justified or self-evidently justified because we argue and think, you retard. We don't assume things, you dumbass bitch. And then you said attack relations and conflict relations can be engineered independently. I want you to argue for that. So you can deny B being skeptic. No, I don't get that at all. Why is that justified? You said given no kind of judgment is going to be specified or motivated. I don't grant that obtained. And also, I don't grant that actually follows. You're fucking retarded. I can be skeptic off of some hinge assumption. I don't think it's a case everything you say has a sound argument behind that because you haven't presented that. That's why I'm skeptic, you dumbass bitch. Oh my god, bro.
What the? It's the VC.
It's the VC, yeah, bro. It's his Wi-Fi as well, but the nigga came in the chat, so everyone's lagging. Bro, look, I understand, bro. You're getting beat the fuck up, but stop trying to lag with the VC. You're so fucking corny, bro. Look, it's okay. I had the OBS. I have the rec. It's fine, bro. They want to be playing dirty for some reason.
I'm not gonna lie. You had like 10 seconds left anyway. Just say what you had to say in those 10 seconds. Go ahead.
But yeah, and you said it motivate my heuristics. No, I don't think that's gonna be actually true in the conversation. Would you motivate that?
All right.
Go ahead.
Unmute you guys. I don't know why this little donut named K keeps pinging me. I'm not gonna lie, we switched to every VC and it's continuously lagging. So I don't know who's coming in here and making the VCs lag. So stop pinging me, K. I do not know you. Let me restart the timer.
Wait, alright, can you guys hear me good? Because someone keeps lagging this shit.
Yeah, I can hear you good. Go ahead.
Alright, wait, Baze, do you want to go first or I go first?
I could go first. So presumably I'm going to be attacking the attack relation part. That was really retarded. His response is absolutely retarded and ignorant. So again, I said attack relation is going to be something common with an argumentation. Since I'm already using those type of argumentation talks, I would have to be assuming some argumentation model. Presumably not. Can he ask for some type of justification? Yeah, I want the obligations why I have to provide some schematic, linguistical, referential type of talks there. And obviously some like motivation for the schematic talks there. I don't see any motivation for those type of talks. Then secondly, he said that, you know, if it is the case I have to do that, yeah, I want the argument for the type of conditional talks. I see no reason to adopt those views. I see no reason to even adopt this type of dialectical obligation that you're placing on us. I want you to show how those, you know, mapping out your true functional thesis and the hypothesis. Then presumably you're just kind of like motivating some convergence talk. I want the argument for the convergence talk too. I want the argument for everything you just said. And then after that, I'm gonna conceptually revise those type of talks and help you better impact your back in the fucking battle because you're getting blown the fuck out right now. And secondly and lastly, actually, so I want to impress my own two-minutes model because presumably he was already using two-minutes model. He laid out some like 7 foundations of the argumentation structures, which I can obviously name right now. I don't think I have enough time, so I'm gonna pass it to Telos.
All right, go ahead, Telos.
Alright, this again, Ernest keeps lagging, so after my response, we could just conclude from here. So, I mean, he still hasn't even dealt with any of the burdens. It's like he doesn't even have ears, or like he's deaf or something. Elvis Presley, yeah, it's like, no, I mean, I never even said you need to cash out an argumentation theory, dumb fuck. So he's not even tracking there also. So there's no way he actually does that tracking. He's actually getting beat the fuck up right now. This is bad for him. Niggas told me that he was actually good. This is bad. Now, I mean, even if Dung presupposes that doesn't even mean the reversal is true, you fucking moron. He can't listen to bass. He can't listen to beats. So, I mean, what is this fucking Ernest guy even good at? He's not good at anything. He's bad at sometimes. He's bad at tracking. Nigga, Ernest got punched in the fucking ankle by George Clooney tennis fucking that bitch fucking Now, I mean, you could just, I mean, I'll buy you a new router. Let's conclude from here. You're actually getting beat the fuck up on sub.
Very rhetorical.
My turn. My turn.
Assuming some Dong's model.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, your time's up. Bam.
Am I good? Yeah, so you said you're attacking the attack relation part. I don't agree with attack. I want you to motivate that. But no, stop lagging the VC. This is so corny.
Let me unmute him. Never mind.
Are we okay? But it's just so corny, the lag switching, bro. That so corny.
You good.
You said you're attacking the attack relation part. I don't agree it's an attack. And why is it entailed that my position cannot go through? What's the argument for that? And also, when he talks about it being common within argumentation theory, oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god.
Restart.
Okay, you said you're attacking the attack relation part. I don't grant it's an attack, even if it is. I don't grant it entails that my position cannot go through. I want you to argue for that. You said it's common within argumentation theory. I think we can agree on that. And you said presumably not in response to something. I don't think your prima facie assumption is going to be justified or truth tracking here. I want you to argue for that. And you say, why must she be referential? I argue for this. You say you don't see motivation. Again, your motivation standard is what's in question. And I don't grant that your statements are even accurate. I don't give a fuck what you think or you think you heard or saw. That's irrelevant. You fucking retard. Argue for that. You said the argument for the conditional talks. I want you to demonstrate it's the case. I need to argue for that, but also just how we connect claims, you fucking retard. For example, when I want to express a sentence, I will connect the meaning to what I'm saying. Dumbass bitch. So you have no reason to adopt those views. I want you to prove that. You said motivate convergence talk. I want to offer what you said. It was your point that many theories of argumentation assume attack relations. Why would I motivate? Yo, you're denying your own stance. You said you can conceptually revise my talks. No, I don't grant that. I'll go your revisions is to be adopted here. It's going to be virtuous or going to be semantically acceptable and parsimonious. I'm sure you argue for that. You said you can use Tolman's model. No, I don't think your recollection demonically accurate here. I'm sure you argue for that. And also, even if you use it, I'm not sure how the thesis my points attacks me at all. What the fuck? I'm being skeptic here. What are you attacking? Literally, what are you attacking? Well, I ain't gonna lie. After that, we can just conclude. We keep lag switching. These niggas are fucking terrible.
40. You got 40 seconds left. You still wanna like?
Let's just conclude right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Ernest is winning.
Let me unmute these people. I'm sorry, I'm muting people.
Wait, let them hold on, Prince. Let them conclude, but like don't let them slip in any new points. It's conclusion time now.
I got you.
I'm not gonna.
We're going circular.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
is the other guy still muted? Where is he?
Whatever.
Hold on, there he is.
Yeah.
If y'all want to conclude, if y'all want to conclude, y'all can go ahead. But if y'all want to just go,
nah, I want to conclude, and he can go first. Yeah, okay.
That was actually Padlock's.
All right, go ahead. Your time's gone.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, when I said convergence, yeah, that was stemming off the fact that you said, I guess attack relations was going to be presupposing down to you. I never said that. That's why I said convergence. You thought I was referencing convergence to what you were stipulating off us, which me saying that attack relations going to be common with an argumentation theory. No, retard. You said that, I guess attack relations assumes down to you. You said I said that. So I said, oh yeah, that's going to be convergence. I want you to motivate those type of talks. Yeah, the reason why you have to motivate the conditional because you used it unjustified and coincidentally it was irrelevant to the conversation. Yeah, I want you to motivate those type of talks. Irrelevant. It's definitely when it comes to
Yep, it's the VC. Yep. All right, go ahead. Speak.
I was lagging.
All right, you good now? You was lagging, but you good now.
Yeah. So I'll just go based on what I was saying. So I was saying on the conditional talk, he asked me to motivate the conditional talk. Is he retarded? Yeah, the reason why you have to motivate, or sorry, he said why did he need to motivate the conditional talk? Well, presumably that's going to be self-linked entailed within an argument system, since that's what you're utilizing to even make the argument work. Are you retarded? And secondly, he assumed that you cannot give some type of argumentation structure or model when you're holding to the skeptic position. Is he retarded? Skepticism is already presupposing a propositional inclination to propositional attitudes, which needs some type of justification. Has he read up on stochastic logic? Is this dude retarded? Does anybody in the crowd think he look good right now with the 5 blunders I already counted when it comes to dunk to you? He hasn't read up on anything about argumentation systems. He hasn't read up anything about logic. He's retarded. He doesn't look good at all. He told me to justify the seeming relations. Yeah, why do I have to justify those type of talks? Yeah, you keep like talking me like my bad. Just big stutter. Oh my gosh. But look, did you keep telling me to like motivate, I guess, the type of burdens I placed on him? Presumably not. We can get some meta theoretical burden I have to place on him. So again, we can hold to meta theoretical logics. So why can I just say that the burden you placed on me, why is it justified that obviously you can place those burdens on me, then I can place the burden back on you? This is basic meta theory. So I want Ernest to cash out what meta theory is, what argumentation models is, and I want him to cash out what stochastic logic is, since he's holding to the proposition that skeptic models are not going to be stochastically committed or proposition committed to truth after adjudications.
Is that it?
They done?
Big base concede.
All right. Yep.
You concede. That's nice. I know that.
Ernst, before you.
I concede my time.
Yeah, you concede to me and your time, retard.
Okay.
Yeah, mute that nigga, bro. Mute him. I know why he's talking.
I was gonna ask him a question on if they want to conclude after your response.
They agreed to. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You said no one thinks I look good, bro. I have 30 votes. You have like 5.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You fucking retarded. Hold on, Prince. This is my conclusion. So like, you don't have to time it. Really, I'm just gonna explain everything. Okay. Let's see. Let's go through the notes.
Did they actually agree to that?
Huh?
Did they actually agree to? Yo.
Yeah, they can. We said we're gonna conclude, and they agreed to that. They said, "Hold on, yeah, I must respond really quick to his points." So now it's my turn, right?
I bet. Yo, that you, the guy? Yo, Baze, bro.
Yo, you here, bitch?
Oh no, that's not true. You're just trying to win from this belt whooping. This thing is the booty cheeks.
Bruh.
You have 6 votes, bro. You literally said that.
Yo, Baze. Yo, hold on. Yo, Baze, do you want to just conclude after his response, or like when do y'all want to conclude, bro?
After his response, I'm gonna say one more thing because I'm already like assuming that it's gonna be retarded, and I just want to get kind of.
I don't even think
you're not getting the last word, bro. If you don't conclude right now, I'm just gonna argue over and over and over, bro.
The last word. I'm trying to show that how you're retarded.
You're not showing anything. That's why you have 5 votes, bro. Just stop. You look desperate right now and depressing. Niggas are laughing at you. So am I concluding or responding, bro? Because if you keep arguing, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Just respond, bro.
Okay.
But for the next response, he said he wants to say something else. I'll let him say something else. But if he tries to sneak anything in, then obviously me trying to kill got you.
Yeah, so you said, okay, you have to motivate the conditioner because unjustified and irrelevant. That's a question bag. Under your account, it might be. You haven't demonstrated that, and why we should hold to it. Under my account, it's not going to be true. You said it's entailed within the argument system. Nope, I want you to argue with counterfactual impossibility. You said that I cannot give an argumentation model, or that I assume that I can't use them being skeptic. I never said that. I said I'm being skeptic, not presenting an argument. So why is it the case I'm following that your sense instead of my sense? You fucking retard. You said off of that in justification. No, I don't get that at all. You mentioned stochastic logic. Why should we hold to that under your conception? Why is that follow? Why is it warranted in its use here? How's it even explanatory or coherent or not contradictory? I'm sure for those things in particular. I'm gonna click to Seeming's point. The reason why you must motivate your Seemings being accurate is because if everything you see is fucking false, then obviously nothing you say is going to be true. At least your reasons for that don't infer your conclusion being true. Because your Seemings themselves are not going to be things that are accurate, you fucking retard. That's why you must justify that. I don't know why you said that. You said we can't hold to meta-theoretical logic. No, we can't. Once you prove it's possible. Even if it's possible, why is it going to be used here once it's justified? And then you come to parity my account with your account, I don't even get you can do that. You literally have different conceptions. Why must we hold your conceptual scheme at all? What the fuck? I don't know why you tried that. You can respond one more time because we're going in circle off of that can conclude.
All right. Let me answer mute base. All right. Is that other guy telling me? Let me
Yeah, so
check
he
it.
said my talks to the conditional talks was circular.
Wait.
Yeah,
Hold
that was
on.
not
I can't right now. My is glitched. All right, go ahead.
Ernest, this nigga's getting smacked. Anyways, so he said that I guess my conditional talk and thing that I tried to vindicate was circular. I want you to motivate those talks. Those are not circular at all. Even if it was circular, that's not an issue. We can hold to epistemic circularity. I mean, the only like reason we will like adopt or not adopt, circularity is like when it comes on your part, retard. So I want you to argue why epistemic circularity is false, even though that wasn't even the type of things I was using to even motivate the conditional talk. So again, that's a blunder. Also, I want you to motivate the counterfactual talk because the counterfactual talk was not relevant at all, seamlessly. And second, when I told you to I guess motivate the seemings, I literally said first order, retard. So does he understand first order and second order, higher order seeming talks? Because presumably I never asked him to justify all seemings. I said first order, then I said seemings, you absolute retard. So presumably if we put two words together, like little kid you are, I said motivate the first order seeming, you retard. Again, the first order seemings is going to be completely indifferent to second order seemings. So again, we can still have like some accuracy for second order seemings, even if our first order seemings is false. So that's completely retarded on earnest. Anyways, I can see my time.
I got you.
I'm not even the argumentation theories because this guy hasn't read about anything. Like, yo, you tell me, conceptual platonic structure. If you read about
shut the fuck up. Is that the time? You can see it by the way, Prince. Yeah, you can just mute him.
Yeah, I know. You can see this.
So are we concluding now?
Yeah, you can.
All right, so
he did place a couple.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm about to respond to it, then conclude. You said you can be circular. No, I don't grant that. I want you to motivate that. Oh my god, this is the most dumb thing ever. You said the counterfactual talk isn't relevant. Do you know what an entailment is? It means if you deny what you're talking about, there's some P and not P. So yes, counterfactuals are relevant within modal semantics. What the fuck? You fucking suck. You said I shouldn't justify all seemings. Look, the seemings building is on you, not on me. I should justify your seemings being accurate, not in general. What the fuck are you talking about? You said orders are different. I want you to argue for that. And also, your conceptions of orders, I'm not sure what they are or how they entail your position. Once you argue for that, you said all for that can have accuracy. Nope, doesn't follow. Once you prove that as well. Also, when we talk about being accurate, I don't know what that actually the markets picks out. But you argue for that. But now let's conclude, okay? Let's go through all the notes. Let's see. So the first thing you said is I can dismiss my opening, given that you're not being skeptic.
Who wants to conclude first, man?
I'm concluding first. Actually, no, he can go ahead. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I have a little plan.
The Go Base, the best of the best. Is Rage on mute?
Yo, pregnant praying man, just go ahead. Yeah.
Ernest was.
What?
It's just so laggy, bro.
Yeah, we good? The BC still like it? All right, let me unsub mute him. Your base.
Yeah, what's good?
All right, you good. All right, you can give your conclusion now.
All right, so I mean, I didn't even really have to be here today. My nigga Telos could have handled this nigga like this nigga some shitty booty cheeks. Secondly, on the entailments and counterfactual talks, he brought up like some type of possibility. Again, Taylor's already said we're modal limitivists at the very start of the conversation, so this nigga's not tracking from start to pass. He's only tracking, the start. So this is like really bad. He's not tracking the past. Secondly, yeah. When it comes to epistemic circularity, I don't have to motivate those things. Again, that's going to be an alternate proposition, which is going to be countering, your proposition, the original one. So you have to show why my alternate hypothesis is going to be false. If you deny that, I want you to, construct some like model or theory which justifies the type of denials. Secondly, he said he doesn't understand what clarity he means here, or not even clarity, accuracy. So if you don't understand what accuracy mean here, then why would you say that my seemings are not going to be accurate if I can't justify them? That's retarded. So it seems to be the case that you're denying something which you impose within the system. So this is kind of retarded. So after this entire debate, I counted 8 tracking errors. 9 stutters, 7 blunders on argumentation theory. And my last and final question: can you tell me how Platonic structuralism avoids conceptual structuralism? Since you read up on argumentation theory, presumably. That's my last and final question. And watch it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Is that his conclusion?
Go ahead.
He's gonna say that he's not obligated to do so. Watch his prediction. He's a bitch. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that last question is relevant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm unmuted. My conclusion.
Oh, my fault.
Alright, give you ending, bro.
Okay, if anyone in the audience was really paying attention to this debate, he failed to track anything. He still never gave his heuristic account or his justification. He kept trying to place these as a list of which were questioned and couldn't even demonstrate how he's even allowed to be skeptic in the first place, which are basically just collapse his whole position, which just proves how mean the big B's won this fucking debate and no diff this everything he said was officially dealt with, and he also just fucking kept blundering in this conversation. As Bay said, he did like fucking 9 tracking errors. He blundered 7 times the argumentation theory. Niggas told me he was good, but no, he's actually like fucking blundering Blurry over here. Oh my god, this guy's dog shit. He should never debate again. I'll just finish my conclusion from here. I could see my time.
That was powerful. Go ahead, Ernst.
Nigga, you deadass make me suicidal. You are so fucking terrible. So, first of all, okay, bro. Let's start from the top, right? So, first of all, just to be clear, when I said accuracy, I said your conception, not in general. You just mistracked again, nigga. You always embarrass yourself, bro. Nigga, you're so fucking shit. But let's go from start to bottom, right? So the one thing I remember in particular was him talking about motivation. Do you understand? I questioned your account of that and how you quantify that and how it entails your position, and you never responded. And when it comes to my heuristics, I think you're talking about my inferential norms and such. I already motivated that, right? I said, for example, you want to say that your argument follows. That is my inferential norm, that things follow, right? That are going to be necessary derivatives. So that's literally my norm, which you're agreeing to. Unless it's the case, your argument is not fucking follow, you fucking retard. I talked about your theory of truth and justification. I didn't get those things. And I mentioned why you must be referential, because if you're not tracking any type of reference within your conversation, even your own argument, which aims to refer to God, then everything you're saying can be dismissed arbitrarily and it goes against your point. It's self-defeating, nigga. You didn't argue for why it's the case that the universe and the structure of life needs some kind of creator. You forgot about that. You mentioned verification. I gave an undercut to this. I said, something can be verified if and only if the sense describes the scope of reference. So in that sense, you're not disagreeing with my semantic theory. So when it comes to verification and pragmatism, those were argued for and undercut and didn't respond to them. And then in response to that, you tried to fucking rap by saying, why should we hold the undercutting the feeders? And I motivated that as well. That's another thing I motivated. I said it's a case that we use the feeders to investigate and test claims. Unless it's the case that all claims are non-falsifiable, which is vicious towards your review, because I can just say God does not exist and say it's going to be true and not falsified. That is the case we would hold to the feeders, you fucking retard. Again, you didn't track that. You didn't track anything. I put everything you're saying into question. I put the possibility of your points into question. You didn't motivate that. And you said that you were going to hold to alternative theories and they're going to be defeating my points. I questioned that as well. You didn't respond to that. And then the biggest part, oh my God, we mentioned conceptions and methodology. We both agree the way we arrive at truth in general is going to be different, for example, right? But the conception or concept of truth itself, under our account, does not need to differ necessarily speaking. So even if it's the case that we arrive at truth differently, that doesn't matter. My point was, why is your conception justified here? Why should we use it? And why is it virtuous? And then, oh my God, nigga, you are so fucking retarded, bro. You keep mistracking my points, bro. When it comes to the seeming talk and it being first order and second order, I don't know what the fuck that even aims to pick out. I put the order talk in question, but I told you the reason why you must motivate your seemings in this particular instance is because you want to say you're truth tracking. If you're not, you're being fucking dismissed because nothing you're saying posits any reason for me to grant that your argument is going to be true or that your reason actually entail your position. And then many, many times, bro. Well, are we good, bro? It's the VC. It's the VC.
All right. Are you good now? You good now? You good now? I was only for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. It's
all right, go ahead.
It's okay. The rest can hear me when I post it.
10 seconds ago. Go ahead. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, it's okay. And also to motivate the meta-theoretical logical part, I told you to motivate the topology and do that. And then you try to parody your account with my account. I didn't even grant you could do that. So it's a whole entire debate. You're trying to say that, why is it the case that you can do this and I can't? That attempts a parody, you fucking retard. You didn't justify that. Oh my God, nigga, you fucking suck. You said that your motor limits of it, you have to motivate those things. What the fuck? No. Given what I said earlier, which is the hinge assumption, which is that you haven't presented a sound argument for your position, I can dismiss those things, right? And you don't want that to happen. So what would be the case? You must motivate that under that type of argumentation theory. Unless you disagree, it's the case that reasons are important in conversation when we think. You're fucking retarded. You said justify my denials. Again, I put your theory of justification into question earlier. Nigga, you didn't track that at all. You keep repeating things and going in circles because you're not a good debater. You fucking suck. You watched me debate Apollo and you got very inspired and tried to be me. You are the Walmart version of me, nigga. You are fucking terrible. Oh God, after this, leave the fucking server. You have 7 votes. Nigga, you're fucking terrible. Matter of fact, hold on. Play. Damn. Oh my God, just yo, play that shit, please. Someone play it, bro. I'm on other account, bro. Hold on, bro. I got you, mate. Go in the back. Hold on.
He said.
Yo, I'm on both accounts, nigga. Hold on.
Walmart.
This nigga's fucking trash, bro. This is the worst debater ever, bro, nigga. Hey. They like congratulations, bro. You won that shit. I pull out hella up because I want to, bitch. You fucking suck, nigga. You are terrible, nigga. Yo, am I lagging again? No, bring the music back. No, unmute that shit, nigga. Unmute the music bot, bro. I don't have to argue for anything else or conclude anything else. They went circular the whole entire time. They missed many burdens and kept question begging. And by the way, you begging the question not until you being circular there. It's not the same as being epistemically circular, you fucking retard. That wouldn't even fucking matter. I'm about to end the wreck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we're just fucking, let me keep lagging, bro. Yo, bro, I'm mute the bot, bro. I want to hear my song, though. I'm trying to dance.
Hey, all right, bro. We gonna hear your song for 10 seconds.
I love Osama, son, nigga. Hey. Nigga, on a. Yo, why the BC lagging so hard, bro? Yo, never mind, bro. Yes, I addressed that, Tron. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I can be circular, virtually speaking, nigga. You're a fucking retard. Hey.
Versus everybody in the VC, the best debater now.
Bro, I don't know how many reductios I gave to this nigga, bro. Holy fuck. He just kept conceding over and over and over and begging the question, bro. You kept talking about motivation, bro. I questioned that at the very start of the rec. He's still talking about motivations, nigga. No, he didn't. The rec is over, bro. It's okay.